I am Giacomo. I am the creator and producer of A Week with My Father. On behalf of my crew, happy Father's Day. In a world suddenly filled with chaos and disorder and sickness, I want to believe that my partners and I have developed a concept that addresses something that we all have in common. Everybody on earth has a father. A lot of people, for whatever reason, have been deprived of a relationship with their fathers, myself included. And that's the reason I developed the show in the first place. If you're not familiar, A Week with My Father is a reality television pilot that reunites adult children and their long-lost fathers for a one-week visit. The goal, of course, is to promote a new relationship or just understanding. I was separated from my father for 33 years until I met him in October of 2007 when we shot the pilot. In 2011, we won the Best Pitch contest at the New York Television Festival with a great top prize of a development contract. It's been a long time since that big win, and we've gone through some changes personally and professionally. We lost our development deal a few years ago. And in 2016, my father James passed away, along with Peter Ferravari, who died 2 years ago. So after all this time, you might ask, why is the show still relevant? It's because fathers continue to take a beating in our culture, in the courtroom, in the church, and even in our hearts. There are still wounded men and women who don't know their dads, who might just want some time alone or to meet their fathers. That's where you come in, and we hope you'll join us. We want to revive our show and shoot more episodes so we can have more people meeting their fathers, men and women this time, to just have that moment to say, Dad, let's talk. You can reach out directly to me here on my YouTube channel or Giacomo at aweekwithmyfather.com. Maybe you want to meet your dad as well. Either way, we'd love to hear from you. Again, happy Father's Day. Please enjoy our show and may God bless you richly. My name is Giacomo Knox, and I'm going to spend a week with my father. I guess my main rationale for even doing this at all was I started looking back and going, oh, there were some moments when I wanted to share some things with Dad. There are some things that Dad's supposed to be there for. I'm originally from Newark, New Jersey. That's where I was born. Lived in Seattle for a long time, maybe about 7 or 8 years, and moved back to Newark when I was about 12 or 13 years old. My mother raised us, me, my sister Angie. She's 2 years younger than myself. She raised us alone in the 1970s. Dad wasn't around. Mother and father got divorced when I was about 5 years old. My education was in Seattle, although when I came back to Newark, I ended up at Seton Hall Preparatory School, then Seton Hall University. While I was there, I ran track, played a little football and some basketball and baseball, and got pretty heavily involved in the martial arts as well. In my second year of college, I decided to join the Marines, Marine Corps Reserve. Every summer I would go away, and a little tough because they don't really appreciate mama's boys too much in Paris Island. They kind of beat that out of me pretty quickly. 1991 comes around, or actually 1990 to be exact, and I get a phone call from my unit, and my unit got called up to fight in Desert Storm, and I ended up going over there. One of the worst moments that happened over there was I was on guard duty at the hospital at Camp 15. One of the Navy corpsmen comes over to my post and kind of goes, hey Marine, it's this guy over here in the next street. He's got his car parked up against the tactical wire. He's kind of sitting there with the lights off, but he's checking the area out. Why don't you go see what he's going on? So I tell the PFC to go call it in, and I walk over there in my M16, and the guy starts reaching under his seat for something. I dropped down on one knee and I've got him in my crosshairs. I'm ready to kill him. And I had somebody go over and tell him to get out of the vehicle. He gets out and I see something moving in the back seat.
And I turned my fingers right on that trigger, and I stopped myself just in time because it was this little kid who wanted to wave hello to me. I can still see that kid's face. I can still see the terrified look in that man's eyes as I held my M16 against his heart. So I finished up at Seton Hall in May of '92, and after all that going on in my head and conquering an alcoholism problem and losing pretty much everything that I hoped to have in my life about that time before I went overseas. And life for me now is, my career. I'm a writer, actor, a stunt performer, and stunt coordinator. It's kind of surreal, I'm getting to meet a man who, I've seen old pictures of my dad and we look exactly alike. It'd be great to put a face to the voice after all these years. I'm ready to meet my dad.
My name is James Knox. I live in Englewood, New Jersey. I'm here to see my son. I haven't seen him in about 32 years, so I'm looking forward to seeing him. The last time I saw him, he was 7 years old. And I tried reaching him. I couldn't. I had no idea how to reach him. Wasn't sure how he was going to whether or not he was going to allow me to come back into his life after all these years. It's time to see my son. I'm nervous. I still don't see him. Oh, I see. He told me he wouldn't cry. He told me, no, don't cry. Don't cry. Because I'm trying not to myself. God, it's good to see you. I'm glad to be here. Don't cry. You promised you wouldn't.
Jeez, you got big. Jeez, you got
You're
big.
short.
Well, I can't help it.
Are you sure you're my dad? You're supposed to be taller. Huh?
No, you take after my mother's family. All my uncles were over 6 foot. All of them.
Okay.
Yeah, you look good.
You look great, Dad.
Thanks. Thanks. We're gonna go hang out today?
Yeah.
Good,
Okay.
good.
How's the flight?
Good. That's you.
No.
That's the Italian.
I've seen this picture before.
That's you.
Not this exact picture. I've seen this before, though. A little football. But why do I like baseball and the martial arts so much? This is my thing.
It's one of those things.
How was I there?
Huh?
How was I there?
I was
How was I there?
about 4 months.
Okay.
Somewhere around there.
Nobody holding a football.
That's right. I gave you Jets football. I was a Jets fan then.
Now, if that was '69, were they still good back then, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the year they won the Super Bowl.
Really?
And Joe Namath guaranteed they beat Baltimore. That's when it was.
Now, see, I would have known. I keep seeing the picture of him walking around that fur coat. I'm like, okay, well, whatever. This is great now. I was a little afraid, actually. This is, well, I don't know. We got a lot to talk about.
Yes.
But,
You didn't realize I was this short and skinny. In fact, all of my uncles on my mother's side, all of my mother's uncles are all 6'4", 6'5",
Okay.
6'6". So I think you look like William.
I do?
Yeah, you look like William.
I have Uncle Will's nose.
You still look like him.
Okay.
Yeah, you look just like him.
Be real. I'm gonna be real with you, and there's some things that we want to talk about. Good and bad.
Oh, you know what I did?
But
My computer went down. So I gave
really?
I gave my computer to one of our cousins who took it apart, who fixed it.
Get your bag.
Good, I go out and smoke while I'm waiting.
Yeah. You smoke?
Of course I smoke.
Oh,
Angie's asking me to stop. So is Michaela.
all right, and it's my turn too. Come on.
All right.
Got to get you to stop that damn. You're on to have me to have
I enjoy it.
grandkids at some point.
I don't think you're going to give me any.
Run this way. Yeah, because I'm parked right across the way here. Below average.
Very good. We're very close.
Not good.
I'd say it's pretty good. We hang out like on a daily basis. We watch baseball together.
This day is the first big day of meeting my son. I've looked forward to this day for over 30 years.
And there he was, 33 years. Yeah, getting to the airport was the big moment for both of us, I'm sure. And
The first time I saw him in the airport, I was a little nervous in the beginning because I wasn't sure as to how he was going to react to me.
when I saw my dad and I walked up to him, it was a little surreal. It's just, he's still a perfect stranger, but it just, I couldn't help the emotion.
What happened to your, what was that car?
The Malibu?
Malibu, yeah.
I still have it. I got hit by a truck.
You got hit by a truck?
I got hit by a semi. Saddle Ranch where I used to work. I got into 20 fights at that place.
Geez, I haven't been in a fight since the time the guy hit me one day from behind. I blasted him in the eye.
Aha.
And I busted his eye open. Blood's pouring out of his eye.
What was this?
I was in Montclair.
What?
I was living in Montclair.
Okay. Oh, it's recent.
Yeah.
Really? You still got skills, huh, Dad?
Well, that's just as bad as years ago. They were killing people with sneakers.
Oh, yeah. That's how I got my nose broken, Dad. I stepped on somebody's shell-toe Adidas back in the 80s, 1984 to be exact. And a dude followed me on, and I couldn't fight back then. I was, a little skinny thing.
Well, too bad I didn't know you. I would touch your house.
I tell everybody that you were an amateur boxer.
Yeah.
And I asked you if you had ever gone pro, you'd be able to fight. You would have fought Hurricane.
That's why your mother and I are not together, because I wanted to be a fighter and she didn't want it.
Really?
She wouldn't let me.
I didn't understand that. Wow. You're going to be in the hotel, which is a lot nicer than where I live, actually. And then you want to get out of your suit and get a little more comfortable.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
I put on some short pants.
Oh, yeah.
Sandals.
Well, the whole experience of walking with him and, talking with this, once a perfect stranger, now he's my dad. It was kind of weird, This is my tiny little apartment.
Where's your cat?
Let's see if I can get him out.
USA Basketball.
That's David Robinson's jersey
Oh.
from the first Dream Team. You know Jordan Farmar?
Whom?
Jordan Farmar.
I know the name.
He played, he set like several records at UCLA. He plays for Lakers now.
Oh, that's
He got his autograph. That's where I used to work when I was working for a place called Cure for Cancer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, then I have to show you my Warren Sapp's.
Yeah, you better, Dad.
I got 2 Warren Sapp's. 2 of Warren Sapp's autographs. I was surprised that he was in the Marine Corps, but I had heard that he was in the Marine Corps, but I wasn't really sure.
That was me, 5 years of my life.
Geez, you were thin.
Yeah.
You were really thin. I didn't realize you were that small.
We had the olive uniform as well with the khaki.
Oh, with the green, the green uniform. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to paint my car that color as well.
Really? I'm extremely proud of the fact that he served in the Marine Corps, because I served in the armed forces myself.
Here's the surprise picture.
Well, I'll be darned. I will be darned. He showed me some pictures of myself that I never knew existed. This had to be around 1970, 71.
Okay.
So you were born, but she might have been pregnant with your sister. She looked like she was pregnant there. That could be your sister.
I don't know that the pictures in the album did anything special for him, although, if anything, it was something that was a gift to me from my mother's friend Charlotte, and I wanted to share that with him.
Yeah, this is the one I saw on MySpace.
This is it.
Yeah.
I want this car back.
How come?
It's the Camaro interior.
Oh.
They only built a handful of plain Janes like this.
Jeez.
So I got the horseshoe shifter with the original Power Glide transmission initially. Yeah.
Jeez, that's some engine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The covers are brand new. I put the HEI on myself. I had to bypass the heater core. That finally went bad.
Oh, I don't know. What I know about a car is how to start it up. Yeah, so you don't have to wind up. Stick it straight out. And you can lean in. That's it. That's how you do it. No, don't. Just keep your fist ball. Just relax. You don't have to tighten them up. Just relax. Your mother should have let me fight.
Yeah. You don't still resent Mom for that, or?
No.
No?
I did. Did I have some bad memories? Probably yes, but those I really keep personal and private. If I had to eat a hot dog, I would go crazy right now.
Really? No, you don't have to. I might actually get a veggie dog and see what happens any good.
How so?
Yeah, I'm so proud of you, Dad. Really. Much as I love Mom and Nancy both overeat, like really badly. Root beer and orange crush.
So, I love the physical training.
No, I can't do that. I'm gonna let you do that for me, Dad. Open my soda, Dad, would you?
Here's a story for you. I knew you would get orange soda.
Why?
Because when you were a little boy, I used to take you to the bar all the time. I would drink beer and I'd buy you an orange soda.
Okay. Really?
If it were not for me seeing him and talking with him and helping me to remember some of these things, I probably would have gone the rest of my life not even realizing those days existed.
Now, how did you and Mom meet? That's kind of an off-the-wall subject, but,
I met her through your Uncle Walt.
Okay. Meet Uncle Will.
Walt.
Walt?
Squeak's husband.
Mom told me you had the nicest car in the block at that time, did you?
I had just bought in 1968 Buick Skylark, and that's when I met your mother.
Okay.
The first day she drove it, she ran into a park tractor trailer.
And was it totaled or what happened?
No, she put a dent just above the fender. So I didn't lose my temper and I didn't kill her. So I don't know.
You ended up marrying her anyway.
Yeah, I ended up marrying her anyway.
Dad, you ready to go? Let's get a little later. Not late, but
It's 20 after 6.
Yep. Go back and do something else.
Just looking.
As of this day, yes, I'm very glad about everything that's happened to me today. I had a chance to be with my son. I had a chance to talk to him, to get to know him.
Right now, I'm still a little bit nervous around him because ultimately, he's still a perfect stranger to me.
There are certain traits that he has that I saw in myself.
My dad's got a couple weird personality quirks, and I'm just kind of getting used to.
I know he wants answers from me for certain things.
I'm too old to worry about what he's going to say, whether or not it's going to be anything bad or untoward or anything that's going to, make me think twice about my mother.
At this time, no, I don't think I'm ever going to be nervous about what he's going to ask me. So whatever he's going to ask me, he's going to ask me.
I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I mean, I sleep too well, but I'm looking forward to tomorrow. See what happens.
If you have anything you want, Dad, it's on me, of course. You want to have something healthy, because you...
I don't want anything healthy.
No, you don't want anything healthy. So despite all my poking and prodding about your smoking.
Well, I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to stop smoking. I haven't smoked all day.
Well, I appreciate
Just
that.
last
Dad.
night,
I'm sure your lungs appreciate it as well.
I don't think so.
No.
I think they're crying out for one.
No, I think you'll be a lot better off. Trust me.
All right.
One day, Dad, I'm gonna solve this little woman problem, and you're gonna be there at my wedding. I'm gonna have something like I want to go to the gym and not, have anything heavy on my stomach while I'm trying to work out. They do have bran muffins, though. I noticed.
Yes. I don't think I'll have one of those.
There you go. So I got you no more smoking and a bran muffin. And now I can work on that back of yours. Huh?
No, I'm leaving that alone. Let me have one of your apricot Danish.
Yeah, apricot Danish for my dad there. For here.
Anything else?
And a bran muffin, please, myself.
I'm still trying to get used to this.
What's that? This place here, or
No.
LA in general?
Dad.
Dad. Yeah. Thank you.
It's. I know what it is, but you know what I mean. I'm still trying to get used to it.
You just like you have lost to fight.
I never said that.
You do? Oh, okay.
No, I told you I got beaten up
Yeah.
by a guy who went to class to learn karate before I learned how to box.
Tell me his name again, Dad.
Vanna Bay, I think his name was.
Vanna Bay.
I
Okay.
think so.
No, the other guy, Kareem Allah, was it?
Yeah, I don't like talking about that. That's something I don't want to talk about.
Uh-huh.
Still bothers me because I lost my boxing career,
Oh, wow.
so I don't talk about that.
No, I want to go ahead and leave. Let's go to the gym.
Last time I did this stuff, I was in the Army. And when I wanted to do it again, your mother didn't let me. See, that thing there, I never learned how to do. They didn't have that. It's a punching bag over there. That one I
the
learned.
double-ended bag.
Yeah, see, that one, we
They
didn't
didn't have that back then?
Nah.
Okay. That's something I recently saw,
Yes.
and I always wanted to learn the speed bag. I couldn't do that either.
Well, because you learn martial arts, that's why you can't do a speed bag. I used to use Everlast myself.
Okay.
Everlast makes the best equipment of everything. Whatever is boxing equipment, always get Everlast.
Okay.
Everlast is the very best.
They've been around forever, right?
Everlast. See the name of the ring? What's there on the ring? What's there on the ring? Everlast.
Aha.
Let's say on those bag over there. Everlast.
Like I said, these things that I missed out on, Dad.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you missed out on. I just taught you to fight. Let me see if I can still do this. Been too long. I can't do it anymore. Oh, that's sore.
You all right?
Oh, that hurts.
Take a seat for a second, Dad. But now you roll the hand.
Yes, it has to bounce back and hit it again.
I can hit it again, okay. You see what I mean?
No, but see, you didn't do what I did. I hit it twice, you hit it once.
Right, okay. You did.
Yes. Just this. So I can't do it anymore. I try, but the arm muscles don't work no more. The muscles don't work anymore. Now I'm really hurting.
Try the right hand at least.
Why don't you try the smaller bag?
A smaller bag. I think I'll try that.
You're trying to hit the bag too hard.
Oh.
Oh, jeez, this hurts. It's all is this. All that's matters.
Embarrassed by a man twice my age.
Now that hurts.
Now it hurts.
Yeah, now my back's aching. I gotta stop.
I've claimed a little ownership over him so far. I wanted to make sure that, after he kind of hurt himself with the speed bag this morning, that I didn't push him too much further. So today I wanted my dad to meet Peter Ferravari. I know Peter through my friend Chris. It's her dad. He had a stroke 2 years ago, and given my physical training background in Kung Fu and some of the massage therapy that I've learned over the years, Chris asked me to help him out with his physical therapy 3 days a week, and so I did. You get a chance to meet Peter. Peter built this whole house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to meeting him.
Yeah. Peter is Hungarian. He was born in Hungary and came to this country after his family had escaped from the Nazis. He was Jewish.
Hey there, Ada. Where's my buddy?
Working with Peter the last 5 months or so, I've had a chance to analyze, whether or not I really want to meet my dad.
That must be Mr.
That's my dad.
Yeah. How do you do?
How do you do? Okay, back straight.
Oh.
Right. Right hand, Peter. Right hand. Right hand.
Oh.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
How you feeling?
So. Well, shall we try a little bit?
Yeah, let's try to work out a little bit. Let's your dad what we do all day. Well, not all day, but 3 days a week. Ever relax? There it is. There it is. Yeah. Good, 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 good. Well, I gotta admit, Dad, when I started working with Peter, I got an appreciation for the dads. Seeing how much, So I said to myself, I gotta get this done. I gotta meet my own dad.
Where do we go next?
Wanna go inside for a while?
Yeah.
I know it's kind of hot out here. I don't want to push you too hard. Have a seat, Dad. I'm glad that we had a chance to sit and talk, and I missed you on Wednesday. It was Friday, we were busy, so we couldn't come by.
We're all a bit busy.
Right.
Yeah.
You're gonna be busy on Monday?
Well, aren't you going to be busy?
Well, I'll be busy, yeah. My dad will still be here on Monday.
Yeah, what did you do before?
For a living?
Yeah.
I drive a bus
Okay. What
in New Jersey.
You still drive the bus?
Yes and no. I got in a car accident, and I got injured very badly, so I'm not working.
So you're,
Disabled.
you had to do something else before.
I worked in a lot of places. I worked on the railroad for a while, and I did a lot of things. I worked for a supermarket firm, which is not out here, so I better not say it. A long time I worked at a supermarket firm in the warehouse.
I see.
Well, my dad could be a professional boxer, actually.
Yes, I had thought about that. Basically, I think, if my memory serves me right, I think your grandmother told me no.
Okay.
Yeah. My dad could have been a contender. I'm so proud of him anyway.
Oh, thanks. Oh, boxing, yeah. I started when I was about 12, and I stuck with it till I was about 16 or 17. So I was at it for about 4 or 5 years, and then when my mother said no, so I gave it up.
So you were about 25?
No, I was like 17. I was about 17 when I stopped.
When you gave up?
Yes.
That's where you started?
No, that's when I stopped. I started when I was 12. I was hoping to make the Olympic team. I was hoping. I didn't go out for it. I was hoping to make the Olympic team in 1960. That means if I had made the team, I'd have been on the same team with Ali. But pretty much my mother had said no. So it's one of those things.
What do we do next?
Okay. Well, I won't let you rest. You look like you're very tired.
Okay.
Well, Peter, thank you for sharing your home with us today.
My pleasure.
Okay.
I had a wonderful time. I want to thank you myself.
Thank you.
The other hand?
Wrong hand.
The wrong hand.
Wrong hand.
I'll wait. I have time. There we go. It was a pleasure. Pleasure meeting you. And before I leave,
Working with Peter this whole time, it's been educational, inspirational. Peter, and watching him grow and the training we're doing together. It's been a lot of fun, actually. It made me think about my own dad,
Well, what I missed out is the friendship, the love, and my family.
A lot. I can't even say it in words, really. I don't think it's just the whole influence of the father influence. I think it's too much to just express with words.
What it was to really be a man.
Probably a mother, because she'd probably be working more to take care of my siblings and I.
Mom told me that Dad didn't have any religion at all. when they got married. I don't know if that's true or not.
I'm looking forward to going to church with him today because that's a big part of his life. I want to share every experience that he shares while I'm here in California.
I go to a little fellowship meeting called The Bridge every Sunday morning. It's a group of Christian entertainers in Los Angeles. We get together and we read the Bible together and fellowship and talk about our struggles in the business. And I wanted to show my dad what it looks like. It's very informal and also to meet some of my friends.
How are you?
Good, how you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. So we're off to church this morning?
Yeah, I'm heading out.
I'm looking forward to meeting some of your friends out here.
So you wouldn't have seen me at all. I mean, you'd have been like, well, here's, Knox, a freshman. And I've been like, which one? I had a couple of white kids named Knox as well. You wouldn't have seen him at all.
Oh, I see.
So by looking at what? It's all the attention.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Hey.
All right, Nicholas. So, how's everybody doing? Doing all right?
Good.
Fine.
Fabulous.
Fabulous. Good to hear. So, start off by introducing any visitors. Giacomo, would you
Wonder
like
if there'll be any visitors here.
introduce us to your father?
This is my dad, James. You know the story by now. We've not seen each other since 1975. So it's been a long time. We're catching up.
Good. All right. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
Okay, so Julie Lombard is going to share with us this morning a devotional.
As soon as Julie started reading, I recognized she was reading The Prodigal Son from Luke 15. It's a great story of forgiveness and definitely the story of a man and his love for his son. The rest of the chapter reads like this. But while he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion for him. He ran to his son, threw his arms around him, and kissed him. And I thought that was nice and apropos because my dad, sure enough, had a lot of love for me when he saw me at the airport.
And in a way, we've got a celebration here with Giacomo and his father together again. So does anyone have any experiences that they would like to share?
I wanted to just look at it from the father's side of it, because the father let his son go. And I think that's probably one of the most difficult things for us as parents, is to let our children go when even we may even know what the outcome of their actions may be. And that's somewhat like Jesus, you know what I mean? And God, he gave us free will, but he lets us express our free will, even though he knows what the consequences is. But the story is, he's always going to be there.
Any parent who loves their child wants what's best for them. And I'm sure all the parents in here would agree with that. Or, it's never too late to reunite. 20 years, 33 years. And on that note, I would like to end in a prayer, kind of a traditional devotion to God, the Lord's Prayer. So if we could all bow our heads.
So after our morning devotional, we usually have a moment to meet and greet and say hi to people you missed all week.
Where it's okay to wear what you have on your
Yeah, my sons are giving me a hard time about wearing sandals and socks.
James, pleasure to meet you and welcome here. We're so glad to see you, as a matter of fact. And, I hope things are going well and stuff. And this Marine here is a fine man.
You're a Marine?
No. This is Jared. This is my dad. Hello.
I get a chance to introduce my dad to some pretty special people in my life, people that I really enjoy being around every Sunday.
Those mountains look spectacular.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
As you see, the mall goes over here, it's way back over. It's like the Victoria Gardens portion of it. But it's immense. I mean, it goes on for a long, long way. So we're gonna have lunch in Lucille's, one of my favorite restaurants here at Victoria Gardens Mall. And once we're done, we'll go take in a Quakes baseball game.
How did they do it? That's what I say.
Well, me being shorter than you, so this would make us roughly about the same height.
Maybe.
Guys,
Thank you.
Start you guys with something to drink, a nice tea.
I think I'll just have some beer.
Okay.
Grab you menus.
Yes, please.
I'll be right out.
I really loved your grandmother.
Really?
Yeah, Ms. Whitner, she was the nicest person to me. But once your mother and I broke up, she tried to be friends, but Thomas, she lived in Thomas's house up there in Irvington. And Thomas was such a moron and so mean to me that she told me to go away and stay away, so I never came back. She tried to intervene when Thomas attacked me. She tried to intervene. I had my back turned. He hit me behind my back, so when I turned around to fight, the police didn't come there. So I knew if I'd thrown a punch, I was going to jail.
So obviously there was a lot of animosity between my mother's family and my father's family. And my mother had 6 brothers, among them Uncle Thomas and Uncle Howard. And, Uncle Thomas, I think he was a Navy SEAL in Vietnam, and my Uncle Howard was pretty high up in the New York Police Department. And they wanted to look out for Mom, but I think they overdid it.
Your mother said she didn't want any child support or alimony.
Okay.
And that's when Thomas told the judge, we don't want it, Your Honor. And the judge says, okay, you don't have to support her. You can leave. I said, thank you. He said, but make sure you never come back to that house again.
So I didn't know my Uncle Thomas was involved in the family court issue between my mother and my father.
Wow. I'm sorry to hear all that, because
that's what happened.
I was always told you were, abusive and a monster, and glad to find out the truth,
Well, after that episode with Thomas, I decided to move up to Montclair.
Mm-hmm.
And I moved up to Montclair. I drove my car up there, put it in the back of the building, and I stayed there for like 15 years without anybody ever knowing where I was.
Nobody knew at all?
No, nobody knew.
Oh.
I made sure nobody knew. I just covered my tracks and I just disappeared. So I just walked away from the railroad. I walked away from a fantastic job. And I never went back to the railroad.
When did you finally start working again? When did you finally start working again after all that time?
Oh, about 15 years later.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I did nothing for 15 years.
How'd you survive that whole time?
On disability.
Okay.
I don't feel bad anymore. But for the longest time, I felt very bad. Very bad. I couldn't get it out of my head. I started to dwell on it. And then it started to eat me up alive.
Yeah. The fact that we were gone?
The fact is I couldn't reach you.
Okay. Well, it took me a long time for me to get past the whole, everything Mom was teaching me about you, how bad you were.
Mm-hmm. Can't believe all of that.
Yeah. Well, I was going to find out eventually, and I've been after the truth for a long time.
Well, she might have said I was the worst ogre who was ever born and I beat her up every day. Well, there's no scars on her face.
Yeah.
I could have been beating her up. I didn't knock any of her teeth out.
Yeah.
Did I beat her up? No. Plus, like I told you, her brother's a police lieutenant. I'm not that damn crazy. You don't beat up a police lieutenant's sister. It wasn't that for lack of trying that I didn't get to see.
Right.
Forces beyond my control that was stopping me at every turn.
Yeah. Right here. Thank you very much.
My blood pressure was in the family. Thank you. I did not purposely leave you. So if they tell you that, they're lying.
Okay. Well, it seemed like Uncle Howard, I talked to him about this show that I was about to do.
Mm-hmm.
He got a little bit uptight about it.
Yeah, well, he's afraid you're gonna find out the truth.
Yeah.
They're all uptight.
If nothing, well, not uptight in the way that he didn't want me to do it because he didn't want me to learn certain things. But he realized that I was,
See?
But he realized I'm a grown man, so I have to. Like, you have the right to,
I'm sorry?
He didn't realize that I'm a grown man. He said, you have the right to because, you're an adult. You want to find out the truth, fine. But he advised, let sleeping dogs lie, he said.
There are reasons why, but a basic reason why Howard didn't want you to do this show is his part was going to come out.
Okay. I mean, I don't hate anybody. I don't hate them. I don't hate you. I don't hate my mother, Everybody had a reason for what they did back then, and that's,
I don't hate them. They hated me, but I don't hate them.
Can you be in the same room with her, at least? For a couple of hours?
Can she be in the same room with me? I'd rather pack butter up a wildcat's ass with a red hot poker.
Gentlemen, thank you very much. It was my pleasure. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right.
You ready to get out of here?
Yeah. I'm full, finally.
So after everything Dad had to say to me about, all the family issues and the things everybody did or didn't do, or, I took it all in and had a moment to think about it. And, there were some things I really didn't want to hear, but I needed to hear them. And now after it's all over, I'm going to go enjoy a baseball game with my father, the way every son should be able to do.
I wanted to take you to Yankee Stadium when you were small, but I never got the chance.
Yeah.
I imagined, I even dreamt about taking you there as a little boy. But I never had a chance.
Yeah. Sit down. Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's left field.
Yeah.
That's right field.
Now batting right fielder.
That's what I said, left field.
No, hit the ball that way.
I used to play right field.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where I play.
I used to play left out.
Left out. Yeah, wait. That's gone. Yeah. So here at the game, I set up a little surprise for my dad. I think he's gonna like it.
Rancho Cucamonga Place would like to welcome the McCarthy family. Welcome to Educational Partnership. Welcome, James and Giacomo Knox.
Oddly enough, a surprise for me as well.
I had a great day. I really enjoyed myself today. Today was my favorite of all the days that I've been here. Today was my favorite.
Yeah, I'm not sure what will happen tomorrow. I know tomorrow, my dad is leaving. It's our last few moments or, partial day together, and I'm gonna play it by ear. I don't think I have any real expectations. It's great to have gotten a lot of these things off of my chest and off his chest, and had some basic understanding about the relationship and all what happened. And I guess if anything, I just kind of want to know where we're going from here. My dad had an afternoon flight, and I couldn't take him back to the airport, so I got him a cab and had to kind of wish him goodbye from the hotel, unfortunately. It's our last full moment together, and I think I had a really good time. Well, this week, my dad, it was a challenge. It was a challenge for me emotionally, and
well, the week went fine. It went well. I didn't expect it to go this well, but I had an enjoyable time being with my son.
Spending these last 5 days with my dad, really helped me put a lot of things into perspective. You know, my relationship with my mother and my mother's family, and kind of helped me to realize that a lot of things they told me weren't accurate. You know, I want to call them lies. It's not really fair. I don't know what they were thinking back then. But my dad was nothing like a lot of the things that I'd heard from my mother's family.
Took you long enough. You're running late, Dad. Couldn't help it. Ready to go?
Yeah.
I miss you too, Dad.
Okay. I'm happy to be smiling again. I have a reason to smile. Yeah, he put it there. Because I've gotten rid of that scowl. I'm sad that I'm leaving to go back home because I've enjoyed it so much. It's an experience I wish every father should go through. If you haven't had a chance to be with your child for a long time, take my advice, reach out to him, reach out to the family, try to find a way to reach out to your son and make an arrangement to see him. Do what I did because you will not regret it.
Hopefully I'll see you soon when I come back, okay?
That sounds good.
All right, you know I love you.
I love you too, Dad.
All right. Okay.
I'm looking forward to spending more time with my dad. I will pursue a relationship with him, slowly, obviously. It's an experience that I needed, and I think I enjoyed it, ultimately.
This week was the highlight of my life. It's been a joy every single day.